So welcome to Florence School of Regulation and welcome to 2019. Here we are again with Klaus-Dieter Borchardt. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation again. 2019 has brought already a few good news, among which the fact that you've been appointed Deputy Director General for DG Energy at the European Commission, while you're still acting as Director for Internal Energy Market. What are your New Year resolutions and your views in this new role, in your new capacity?
First of all, thank you very much for the nice words. Yes, indeed, it was a good start, and I also hope that for the audience here, it will be a good year for all. And so what are my resolutions? I think this year for me will be, on the one side, consolidation, and on the other side, preparation for new things. Consolidation, because we were very happy and lucky that we have finalized the Clean Energy for All European package, and now we are starting the implementation, because the implementation starts already with entry into force, and that means towards mid of the year, and this has to be organized. And then preparation for new things. Here are many things that are coming, more on substance, preparing for the reform of the gas sector that we have already raised in another interview. But this year will also bring a new European Parliament and a new Commission. And of course, here I hope that DG ENER will have a very competent and forward-looking commissioner with whom we can achieve great things for the sake of the European energy system.
Yes, that's our hope. We will keep our fingers crossed. Looking back to your mandate, as the Chinese might say, you lived interesting times. So since you started in 2013, the internal energy market has greatly changed. You worked on security of supply, you worked on the implementation of network codes for gas and so on. What was the most difficult challenge, or do you have any anecdote that you would like to share?
So if you want to hear an anecdote, I tell this about myself. Because if I look back, indeed, I started 1st of April 2013. It was the 1st of April. And
Good day.
Here, for me, going back to that time, after already 1 week, I had to go to a conference. The speech was okay because it was prepared. With the questions I could also manage. But then there was a side workshop where they have pushed me into, and I was silly enough to do that. And so I was sitting there with all the experts. And at that time, it was about electricity. My knowledge about electricity, I knew something about the Kirchhoffsche law and how to switch on, switch off the light. That was it. So, and then I remember back in this workshop, I got the question, Mr. Borchardt, what do you think about the adequacy assessment? Should it not be at the European level instead of the national level? And naive as I was, and I was thinking, and I said, what do you reply there? And then I said, here you are in Berlin, play the subsidiarity. So then I said, I think this we can leave to the national level. Now, just in December last year, we were fighting like hell to get the adequacy assessment at European level. And the national assessment is complementary to that. So you can see over 4 times how things also internally of myself can change.
Yes, the adequacy assessment at the beginning and at the end. So it's a circle. Perfect. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. As you said, it will be a year of change for Europe. New parliament, new commission. Do you feel like you are leaving the internal energy market with some sort of heritage? Where are we, and what recommendations would you like to give to your successors, but also to the really to the next Commission? Which are the key topics?
I think we can be quite proud of what we have achieved in the past. I mean, if we start with electricity, I think this Clean Energy for All European package, it's historic because it was really a big, profound reform. And I think it prepares the electricity market, the renewables, the efficiency sector for the next 10 years. This is certainly a big achievement, and we have now to make sure that this all is applied. The next challenge is the gas market. We have to upgrade it, we have to develop it into sector coupling to bring electricity and gas closer together. And also what I would see is as a challenge, and we do not know today as we speak, what will be the impact of Brexit. We will have next week important decisions in London, whether we go to a hard Brexit or we go to an orderly Brexit with a withdrawal agreement. And this might also still have some rather important impacts. And then when it comes for the incoming commissioner, I think that for the new commissioner also to take up the issues like combining electricity and gas, developing a future for the gas infrastructure and the gas sector, and also being better placed in the international fora, something that I have to take on now in my new function, where I see the danger that the European Union might be caught up in the triangle between the United States, China and Russia. So here I think we have to find our position also in the international fora much better than maybe until now, with a clear strategy also, because with what we have done so far, we have a lot of experience, and we hear already, for instance, from Japan, but also from the United States, that they will learn from us. So this dialogue with new partners, Africa, helping Africa in energy, these are the topics that are also coming more and more to the forefront.
Great, that's very interesting. Thanks for sharing these thoughts, and congratulations again, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.